What's up guys, Gully's Fitness here. Today we're gonna talk about an amazing back builder and exercise that will put muscle on your back, and it is the Yates Row. It's an exercise you won't really see doing anybody in the gym, but it's named after multiple Mr. Olympia winner Dorian Yates, known for one of the best backs in the history of the sport. So let's get right to it. We're gonna look at the positives and negatives because each exercise has both. There's no perfect exercise. Yates rows are different to standard rows, where your body during the normal standard row is around here, whereas in Yates row you're more upright, which definitely puts less stress on your lower back. So this is the first benefit. If you have issues with your lower back, this variant could definitely be for you, so you can keep doing your rows with barbell without compromising your back. Another benefit is that you can put more weight on the bar because you are more upright, so you do not put so much stress on your lower back, and also because the range of motion is quite short. It will definitely target your lats and basically your whole back, but I feel a massive squeeze, massive contraction in my lats, especially in the lower portion of my lats. But you will still build mid and upper back with this exercise as well. And another benefit is that it's easy to progressively overload this exercise. You can keep adding weight, or you can just keep adding repetitions or sets. But when it comes to this exercise, it's very easy to just progress with weight and add more and more weight, because on this exercise you will be able to handle more weight than you would normally on standard rows. All right, now let's go to the negatives. And I found two, and one of them is that the range of motion is much shorter than on a standard row. So this is a trade-off. You can lift more weight, you have a safer lower back exercise, but the range of motion is also much shorter than if you did a standard row. So that's the trade-off. Another negative is that you won't get a full stretch at the bottom position on your lats or back in general. So that's another thing that you have to consider, and it's just the nature of the exercise. It's different when you're doing standard rows where you can do that stretch at the bottom position, but in here the stretch won't be as massive. So recommendations for this exercise, and this is mostly going to be form. So first off, Dorian Yates used to do this with underhand grip, but then he switched to overhand grip because of the safety of the biceps, since you are moving such a massive weights that it could compromise your bicep tendon and it could snap. So he switched to safer overhand grip. I know that guys say that they have a better contraction, also your biceps work during that exercise more, but I would stick with that overhand grip. It's a great variation. Dorian himself switched to that variation, so I would definitely stick to that. You can do the underhand if you want, but this is just my recommendation, and also Dorian's recommendation. When it comes to the form, do not swing the weight. Even Dorian himself said that you are supposed to lock yourself in that position, and basically the only thing that moves are your arm. Your body doesn't rock back and forth. You do not do anything cheating. You lock yourself in and you just let the back work without almost no motion. Obviously, if there is a slight motion, it's okay, but no cheating. Another mistake is being too upright. You shouldn't be too upright, else you're gonna turn the exercise into some kind of shrug. You will shorten the motion way too much, and you will not be targeting effectively the muscles that you intended to work when performing Yates row. The other mistake is the other extreme, and that's being way too parallel to the ground. You are turning it into a standard row. You do not rush through the reps either. You don't just let the bar go down. No, you control it up and you control it down. You squeeze up and you control it down. You focus on the form, and I believe that you will see results in your back development. Now guys, this is it. I hope you like this video.